Hi, welcome to Uyi channel. My name is Uyogosa Clement Omori. I've just written a book. I'd like to show it to you. The title of the book is called The False Cardinal Points, written by Uyogosa Clement Omori. In this book, 4 topics are discussed. 4 biblical topics are discussed on a serious level, not along any religious lines or traditional lines or denominational lines. These topics are Trinity, titles, tithe, and soul. Within the next few minutes, I'm going to be sharing with you briefly my discussion based on the Bible on tithe and soul. Tithe, the church preacher said, is 10% of your money, of your income. But are you having any difficulty meeting up these demands? Do you know that tithe is of the law, not of the grace? Then why do you have to struggle with it? Why allow anyone burden you with it? This book will explain it all to you. When you do not need to go back to the law and burden yourself with those traditions of the laws when those who received the laws could not keep them. If you look at Deuteronomy 12:5-6 and every other aspect of the Old Testament, you realize that the tithe is of the law. And the laws of tithe exist, which must be kept for tithe to have been made. And Christ did not abolish the law. Any other form of collection of tithing is an adulteration of the truth. So stop worrying yourself about tithing. But that doesn't mean you cannot give any amount you have. It could be 10% or 50%. Whatever you're able to give, let it be the willing love offering from your heart. Now let's move briefly to soul. Do you have a soul? Do we really die and our soul leave our body? But the Bible is very clear on this. In Ecclesiastes 12:17, it's clear that dust returns to dust. And Jeremiah 38:20 says, "Hear, and your soul shall live." In Genesis, we are told that when we received the breath of God, we became a living soul. So basically, how come when we disobey God and we die, then our soul don't leave our body? When we, the living soul, are dead, the fact remains we have no soul. We will no longer be deceived. Then you may ask me, why then do we have to believe the Bible in the first place if we don't go to heaven when we die? You are already in heaven because you are alive. When you die, you lose that privilege of heaven because the Almighty God is the living God. So for you to be in heaven in the first place, you have to be alive. So the reason to believe, therefore, is the hope of the resurrection of the dead. It's very important you recognize that. But the time is up. So take a look at every bookshop and make your own order. The False Cardinal Points. It throws all the lights you need to know on these topics I've just shared with you. I'll be looking at the other topics in the next segment. Thank you.